Alright, so blah blah blah. This is Naga from McFarlane. Take it with a grain of salt. So yeah, we're gonna start off with the Christopher Reeve, and I'll consider this one a wave since we are getting at least 4 set of figures from Christopher Reeve. The first one being the normal variant, the DC Multiverse 2299 figure, which is already up for pre-order. Books a million, I believe, and Walmart is also has it up for pre-order, but at the moment it's not like live where you can pre-order the figure, but they do have the page for it already up there. Second, here we have is a this one is gonna be based off the comic book version of Christopher Reeve. So basically, this version is a page punches version. Um, Third one here we have is a collector's edition. It's gonna be the same, almost the same as the normal variant. It's just that this one will probably have more accessories and or a different head sculpt. And the fourth one, it seems to be that we're gonna be getting a Clark Kent based off of this superpowers figure right here. I don't know if it's gonna be exactly the same color and everything. Obviously, the head sculpt's gonna be different. The head sculpt's gonna be resembling Christopher Reeve. But it's not gonna be a superpower. It's gonna be a 7-inch figure. Don't worry. But it's gonna be sadly a chase variant. So yeah. So there's that for Christopher Reeve. That's pretty much it. All right. Next up here we have is the Batman versus Superman wave, which I didn't mention a lot. So I'm just gonna go over it real quick. First up here we have is the Batman armor. This is gonna be the single release version, which most likely come with spear, because the other version will come with the guns. But I'll talk about that later. So yeah, first off here we have Batman armor. We have is the Nightmare version of Batman. We have Wonder Woman, which most likely will come with a sword and shield. We also got a 2-pack here with Superman versus Doomsday. The next 2-pack here we have, which is gonna be most likely a gold labeled. It is gonna be the Batman armor with paired up with the Batman Nightmare. Now those two will come included with their guns. Armor Batman obviously having the Kryptonite gun. A Nightmare Batman just having a bunch of guns, I guess. And these will be considered, I believe, collector's edition. Just like the Christopher Reeve one. I believe Christopher Reeve is the first one to be collector's edition, and then it will be Batman vs Superman. So this will be the only way for McFarlane to include guns, is to make them into a collector's edition. Now for chase variants, yes, we'll be getting chase variants for this wave. We're gonna be having a Henry Cavill Superman chase, which I don't know what's gonna be the difference. And we will also be getting a armored version chase variant, which was supposed to be damaged, but apparently stuff changed at this moment, so I don't really know much detail about what changed about the figure. Next up here we have is the Zack Snyder Justice League wave. So first off here we have is Darkseid with armor and his throne. So most likely just gonna be a re-release, and it will have kind of a different paint here and there. Probably the head sculpt's a bit different, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure that my friend is gonna try to do something different compared to the other one we already got, which was a Target exclusive. And I don't know if this one's a gold label or not. I don't really remember what they told me up if it was gonna be a gold label or not. But yeah, all I know is he's gonna come with his armor and with a throne. Next up here we have is also a also part of the Justice League is gonna be a parademon. So we're gonna be able to have an army of parademons. I don't know if it's gonna be like a set or just a single release parademon. It would be pretty cool if they could do like a 3-pack of parademons. It would be pretty cool. And next up here we have is one that is not really confirmed to be a Zack Snyder Justice League, but for right now he's by himself, so it could be that he's part of the Justice League, and it's gonna be Jared Leto's Joker. But like I said, he's by himself, so most likely it is, because if he wasn't by himself and he was with Harley Quinn, Deadshot, or anything, then I think everybody will probably know that it's gonna be from the Suicide Squad. But at this moment, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be from the Zack Snyder Justice League wave. Next up here we have is a rumored second wave of Batman and Robin. So this one will come included with their winter suits, which most likely will just be a repaint of the previous Batman and Robin figures we already have, which includes Batgirl, Batman, and Robin. The fourth figure, it would be a different version of Poison Ivy. Obviously, the same actor, the same um, actress that played Poison Ivy, but this time she will have like a different kind of suit, I guess, or dress. And the build of figure for this is rumored to be Bane, which is one that people have been really asking for. I honestly would prefer for him to be a mega figure instead of a build a figure. But like I said, all of this is early and anything can change. So who knows? But at the moment, is being rumored for it to be a build a figure for this wave. Next up here we have is now the comic book stuff. Here we have is Justice League Task Force. So this one will also be a build a figure wave. The build a figure wave rumor for this is gonna be Darkseid. Now at the moment, I don't know if it's gonna be the comic book version or it's gonna be the video game version, because this I don't know which one came first. I don't know if the game came first or the comic book came first. You guys can let me know down in the comments. Alright, now all of these will come included with a chase variant. So again, let me repeat it. This wave will come included with a chase variant, and I mean everybody here in this list. So first off here we have is Superman. Next here we have is Flash. Then here we have is Aquaman. And finally but not least, everybody's favorite superhero, Batman, which obviously Batman has to be in every wave. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna repeat it again. All of these gonna have a chase variant, and the build a figure rumor right now for it is gonna be Darkseid. And like I said, I don't know if it's the game version or the comic book version. So hopefully for the people that didn't like the Darkseid we got, hopefully they like this one. And if not, then I don't know what to tell you. I guess you have to wait until they make more Darkseid figures, I guess. But next up here we have is animated stuff. So it's gonna be from DC Direct. These are 6-inch. First off here we have is from the Batman New Adventures. And it's gonna be Batman. This one is being rumored to be the blue version, which I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing they're talking about the Justice League version of Batman, but that makes no sense. But I guess McFarlane got confused, or someone that made the list, the quote unquote list, got confused or something like that. I don't know, because all it says in here is from the new Batman Adventures, and it is a Batman blue version. So who knows? I guess we have to wait and see how this one will look. Next up here we have is Scarecrow, which I believe was already made from DC Collectibles. So most of these are just or remakes of the previous figures. Next up here we have it's the Riddler, which is also from the new Batman Adventures. And yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. I don't know if the other ones I mentioned in my other videos are part of this way, because in this list it only lists these three. It doesn't include the Firefly and other ones I mentioned before. So I'm guessing it's gonna be its own wave, unless this list is wrong. But hopefully it's not, because most of the stuff I said is correct. But yeah, so always take this with a grain of salt. Do something like a McFarlane. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.